256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
My love is mine and I am his. He browses among the lilies until the day breaks and the shadows flee.
Aha. Someone is in love.
Oh yes, my friend. Have persuaded him to marry me before someone takes him. I even lied to him that I am 18.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Rita, you are only 16.
Ah.
You are going to get that guy in big trouble for defilement.
He said yes and I said yes.
Be aware. The law of Uganda says that marriage before the age of consent, below 18 years of age, amounts to defilement and carries a maximum sentence of death or life imprisonment. Marriage can wait. If he can't wait for you, he doesn't love you. This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome once again to episode 402 of Rock Point 256. The new year has started and we hope that you are already enjoying it. We ended when Peter had finally taken Mega to live in his home as a second wife and Judith had confronted Denzel for colliding with Monday to take over Goma's property. And for those who missed episode 401, here's some jaribu about what happened before you can listen to today's episode.
Joanne was upset when she found out that Freddie has no science notes in his book.
Headmaster, tell me now, ever since these Pupils reported at school, is that the only science they have learnt?
Pamela, didn't I tell you that this meeting was not a good idea? Now see the scene they are causing here in the school.
Joanne, we need to go back home. I can't believe it could get to this. Come, let's go. Freddie.
Yes, Father.
Go back to class.
I'm going.
Freddie, you can go, but I will still catch you at home.
John, sorry about this.
Be sorry for yourselves as a school. You, your fellow teachers, and this headmaster of yours, we are tired.
Please, Joanne, let's leave.
Mama Sam was not happy when Peter brought Mega home to be her co-wife.
Please calm down. I don't want another scene here. Didn't I inform you that someone was coming to join the family? Huh?
Join the family?
Hey.
As who? This slut-eater. Please tell her to use tossing words about her co-wife.
Co-what?
A prostitute cannot be my co-wife. I bite that.
Hey. Stop that. Mama Sam, please stop that. I will not allow you to fight in my house.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
In fact, get me the keys to the children's bedroom.
For what?
Where do you think she will sleep?
And where will the children sleep? Outside?
They will sleep in the sitting room.
And now, on Rock Point 256, episode 402.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
You're welcome, Teacher Pamela. Thank you, Peace. What happened to that shirt?
I don't know what happened. He either fell down in it or something. It's my husband. I'm washing it next.
I can see you know how to take good care of your husband.
Good care.
How are Damalie and Dorothea?
They are fine. They have got to bring more water.
So Damalie's okay?
Yeah.
She's not sick or anything?
No, she's not sick.
But I haven't seen her. I thought she was sick. Why are you stopping the young girl from coming to school? It's been a while now.
Pamela, I also don't know what to do. Her father stopped her from going to school.
Come on, Peace. We've been through that time and again.
This is now different, Pamela. Deo has made up his mind to marry Damalie off. In fact, Damalie is as good as married now.
No, that can't be.
I think there's nothing we can do now. The bride price has already been paid.
Peace. Don't even talk about things like bride price. Damalie is a young girl. There is no bride price to be paid for her. She can't get married.
Unfortunately, her father thinks differently. He has gladly received the bride price and is now feasting on it.
And all that is happening while you're there just seated, doing nothing about it, washing his clothes.
But Pamela, what else can I do? How many times have I talked to Deo about this?
And what has been his response?
He's adamant.
Exactly. Then how do you keep doing the same thing and you hope for different results? I don't want to imagine this young girl married off. No.
It kills me too, Pamela.
Then please, I beg you, please, get Damalie back to school. Damalie is your child too. She's your life. Don't allow this to happen.
Pamela, Deo has become ruthless when it comes to this. He doesn't want anyone to stand in his way of getting money. He will do anything.
That is why you must also stand up to stop him from using your daughter to earn a living.
You sound so determined, Pamela. I just wish you could tell Deo for me.
Yes. That is not my responsibility. It is your responsibility as Damalie's mother.
Oh, God. What will I do? Yes. Oh, I will. I know I have to.
You will have to do it. Or else you'll spend the rest of your life regretting and blaming yourself. Is that what you want, Peace?
No, of course not. I know it's wrong. I know it. I shall put my foot down. Deo cannot destroy our daughter's life.
Thank God I have finally found you, Mama JB.
Why? Have you been looking for me?
I've been here 3 times.
Hey, as you can see, this is Nakati here. I got it from Nalongo's garden near the forest.
Please give me 3 stalks.
Oh, here. So what's really eating you, Mama Irene?
It is gossip.
Just gossip, and you have been here 3 times.
Well, maybe I should have said that I'm itching to talk to someone about the events at the school yesterday. All the other people near my shop have children in lower classes. None of them is a candidate.
I was there when Joan was acting crazy and swearing at the headmaster and the school, and John led her away.
That was only half of it.
Just fill me in, Mama Irene.
She beat Freddy thoroughly in front of everyone. Apparently, you do not have notes in science.
But neither did my daughter.
All of us, by the way. The children did not have notes, but instead of asking the teacher responsible, she just went ahead to spank the boy until John intervened.
I know.
But did you see how useful that session with the teachers was?
It was very useful, I'm telling you. Teacher Pamela was very organized. Her books were full of notes and they were marked. I was really impressed.
What do you have to say about Teacher Mark?
What does Teacher Mark teach?
That is the science teacher, Mama JB.
Hey, the one whose books barely had anything.
Yes.
I felt as if he just didn't care about what the kids were doing.
I actually think he doesn't care. In fact, it's the reason Joan beat her son. She thought it was the boy's fault.
Just 5 pages of notes for whole term. I shall not be happy if my child fails science because of that teacher.
Now, who is that who wants to fail your child, mother?
Some teacher Mark who teaches science at foundation.
But teacher Mark hardly teaches.
What do you mean, Sandra?
Isn't he that tall, light-skinned teacher with cramped teeth?
That one.
He spends most, if not all of his time at his business.
His business? What business?
But ma'am, it is from teacher Mark that most people buy local chicken. He even has broilers, layers and pigs. He hardly teaches.
Are you sure?
It's probably the reason why his pupils have no notes.
I think having his private business wouldn't be a problem as long as he teaches.
But isn't the headmaster supposed to be supervising him to make sure he teaches?
I don't know. Maybe the headmaster is in business with him.
Class, don't you know that you're already candidates?
Don't you know that the current candidates just have a few days left to their finals? But the noise you're making can be heard all the way to the trading center. You had better start working hard if you want to get good grades for PLE. Do you understand?
Yes, Teacher Pamela.
I am angry with you, class, this morning. I am very disappointed. Even you, Joy, making all this noise.
I wasn't making noise, Teacher Pamela.
Is everyone back from break time?
Yes.
Where are the people who sit on these desks here?
Here.
Come back to your seats. And if I find you gossiping again, I will make you dig the whole school garden. And where is Damalie? What is so funny about that question? Why are all of you laughing? Joy, where is your friend Damalie?
I don't know.
She didn't come to school today?
No.
Marriage.
Who said marriage?
This Jasper here, madam. Please tell them to stop.
And what is the meaning of marriage, Jasper?
I did not say anything, madam. Joy is lying.
These people are saying that Damalie has gone to get married.
Who is saying that?
These people here.
Now, I want all this talk about marriage to stop. Do you hear me, class? I am asking. Do you hear me?
Yes, madam.
What Damalie is going through is not funny. It is tragic and no one should laugh about it. Okay?
This money is not enough, sir.
Come on, Mr. Yokana. I have given you 10 million shillings. I have just withdrawn that money.
It is 500,000 shillings less. Here, count it for yourself.
You are right. Now where did the money go? I counted this money while at the bank till.
You didn't pass anywhere on your way here?
No. Wait. Oh, we'll read at Monday's petrol station. Sorry, I had forgotten.
Well, what are we going to do now? 500,000 is almost the price of one full cow. Maybe you should leave one cow behind.
Oh, no, sir. Honestly, I do not have any other money on me right now. But I'm expecting money 3 days from now.
Now what are we going to do?
Can't you give me 3 days, Mr. Yokana? You need to trust me.
But I am going away to the village straight from here.
What about I send you the money on mobile money?
We don't have any mobile money outlet in my village.
Don't you have an account where I can deposit the money?
No, I don't. Man, I have another customer here. I need to send you off, but I will be coming back to Rock Point in a few weeks. Please keep my money.
Thank you, Mr. Yokana. I promise I will. After all, you know the slaughterhouse where I work.
Make sure you keep my money. Otherwise...
Of course I will.
Good to see you. But you are kind of late. I have only a few cows left.
It's okay, we take the ones left. How many are they?
15 cows. Let your men load the cows while you give me my money. I am running out of time.
Hey guys, start loading those cows. Mr. Yokana wants us out of here.
So, where is my money?
It's here, sir. That is it, Yokana. No more, no less.
Thank you, sir. You have to count everything these days.
Hey, you! Stop! What are you people doing here?
Don't mind him. He's my spoiled son, always thinking he can advise me over what belongs to me.
But, uncle, what is this you're doing? What is this?
Have you finished loading everything, people?
Yes, Mr. Yokana. Thank you so much.
This is theft in broad daylight. You're stealing.
Thank you again, Mr. Yokana.
Not at all. It's been a pleasure. Now I can start on that magnificent house in the village.
I can't believe you've sunk down to this, uncle.
Well, the game has changed. I am tired of the nonsense from all of you. I am tired of being insulted by a boy fit to be my grandson and some slut of a woman.
Oh my God. I need to call mother. I need to tell her this.
And you think that Judith will do anything to stop me? Call her while I count my money. 100,000, 200,000, 300,000.
Hey, Mark, these things really make a lot of noise.
Who is there?
It's me, Gilbert.
Oh, headmaster. I'm here feeding the pigs.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear your car arriving. These pigs make such noise.
How many are they now?
57.
57?
Yes. Don't you remember that each of the 3 souls gave birth 10 piglets 2 months ago?
Man, I love this business.
Pigs are fertile, headmaster. But it's the feeding that is becoming a problem as they grow older.
No, we just have to sell to buy more.
The customers have been here, Gilbert.
Already? Did they buy?
Yes, they did. People keep streaming in.
This is one business where people streaming in is a blessing. As a headmaster, people streaming into my school is a curse.
Teaching is one profession you have to keep people happy all the time.
It's exhausting. The demands they make.
Some parents have nothing better to do.
Apparently, some other parents have told them that their children's grades will automatically improve if they see the headmaster personally and talk to him.
As if you are a magician all of a sudden.
Yes, exactly. They just sit outside my office hoping I can perform miracles. And the rude ones burst in without an appointment.
Luckily, I sneaked away. I doubt that anyone even missed me.
You are lucky. So, did that customer buy? What did he want?
Hey, he wanted the old piglets and he paid immediately. Pass me that sack of maize brand there.
In my suit? Are you crazy?
Well, why not take off your suit, headmaster? Put on those overalls over there and come and help me clean out this pigsty.
Mother, you are late.
Let me first pay this bike guy. I couldn't get what you were saying over the phone.
Don't worry, they've already gone.
Who has gone?
The trucks left. There were 3 trucks here.
What happened here?
Yokana sold off most of the cows.
Are you kidding me?
No, mother. I saw a truck full of about 15 cows on my way here. And I found another leaving when I arrived. Another was practically loaded in my presence. 3 trucks.
Oh my God. What does Yokana want from me?
He says it's a game changer. He's tired of our insults.
Oh my God. Which people are these who steal others' property in broad daylight? Where is Yokana?
He has another truck behind the office. It is loading more stuff. Goats, workers' mattress and kitchenware. Anything he can lay his hands on.
What? Come, let's go. This is insane.
See? There he is. I told you.
What's going on?
Why do you look surprised, Judith?
If you know what's good for you, unpack all those things and get out of this farm, Yokana.
Out of whose farm again?
Yokana, I'm going to call the police.
Go ahead and call them. I've been warning you, Judith. But you have been taking my goodness for granted. Now I want to teach you a lesson.
How can you steal in broad daylight, Yokana? How can you do this to your dead brother?
You need to know who is in charge, Judith. How could you stand there and bark at me never to watch my late brother's TV? Who are you to do that? And this is just the start of it.
What is that supposed to mean?
If Tom hasn't told you, I am coming back to sell of my late brother's land. I need to build a good house in the village in his memory. I'm tired of your lack of concern about that issue.
You can't do that. You are not in charge of Guma's estate.
We'll see about that. But I can assure you that I am not taking this matter lightly. Clearly, you have no respect for my position in this family. So I guess I'll just have to force myself.
You had better leave the farm things behind if you know what's good for you, Yokana. Let me even call Solomon.
Call whoever you please. But I have no more words for you. As for you, Tom, you should appreciate what I am doing. You'll need a home to go to and a family. Real blood brothers to fall back on when that slut finally throws you out. I am taking these things to your cousins who will host you when that time comes. Bye, people.
Solomon. Solomon, are you hearing me well?
Good evening, Mama Sam, and thanks for all the housework you're doing. Gosh, all that I could never. And hey, I can see that you're very busy.
Huh? First remove your shoes, Mega. Before entering the house, I'm still mopping.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry is not enough. Get a rag and clean the mud you have left there.
Mama Sam, just clean since you're still mopping. Honestly, I have had such a tough day at work. I'm even hoping that you have some food because I'm so hungry.
Oh, is that so? Well, wash your hands. I'm going to serve you.
Really? Oh, I can't wait. Let me go for a short call too so that I can enjoy my food without interruptions. Mama Sam, I expected to find my food on that table.
Well, it is here with me.
Where is it?
It is in my hands.
And Mama Sam, I thought you had some sense in your head. I can't even see you holding anything, yet you say you have food in your hands. Come on, just give me food. I'm so hungry, please. Ah! You slapped me!
I'll slap you again.
Why have you slapped me?
For disrespecting me. How dare you come into my house and you start turning me into your maid?
Even if you beat me, Peter prefers me to you, and it is not my fault. You hit me again.
And I shall hit you once more if you talk to me like that.
Peter, she hit me.
Call all you like. There is no Peter to come running to you today. You want to stay in my house? I'll show you how it is in my house.
You woman, we are going to fight today.
Try me. Those 2 slaps are from my 2 children for occupying their bedroom. Just wait until I slap you, you prostitute.
I'm going to report you to Peter.
Go find him. He must be somewhere fishing on the lake.
Peter is going to teach you a lesson.
Hey, well, that was my welcome into this home. And that is how things are going to be. Let's see how long you last.
Peter!
Go on, call him. You think you're in Peter's house? Let me tell you, when you entered here, you came to stay in Mama Sam's house too. Come to Mama Sam. Mega darling. Come to Mama Sam.
Peter,
So, what do you think about episode 402?
How can you even ask me that when you've just seen Mama Sam slapping Mega? I think 402 has ended on a bloody note because Mama Sam has clearly told Mega that this is just the beginning.
I can imagine what will happen when Peter comes back. Isn't he just going to clobber Mama Sam to death when he finds out that she has beaten his Mega?
I really can't tell. I can only guarantee that things are going to escalate in that household. 2 women under one roof? It can only get bloodier. Yes.
That aside, we all heard how the headmaster and teacher Mark are busy negotiating the business at their piggery.
And the business seems lucrative. And honestly, I do not mind the headmaster partnering with teacher Mark to have a business. The only problem is that teacher Mark is dodging lessons and failing his learners.
My dear, we need to quickly get to messages from our listeners. We promised to be reading more of them this time.
Come on. We can't go without talking about yokana and the way he stripped the farm.
Why had I even forgotten about yokana? Yokana has really given Judith and Tom the surprise of their lives.
Anyway, let's now get into those messages quickly.
Okay. Mara Jimmy Wester, one of our ardent listeners from Arua, says, my guess was right. The headmaster had some sinister motives for choosing teacher Pamela to go for the conference. What a shame.
Thank you, Mara. But we are only hoping that when you people grow up, Now, I'm referring to young men the age of Mara right now. We hope that you will not behave like the headmaster. We hope you will not be looking for ways to prey on young women, because you too will grow up and become influential men. Hopefully, you will not use your influence like this headmaster.
Okay. We also have another message from Angel Easter Monday. She says, "But Rock Point, up to now I do not know why Peter used to or still scratches himself like that. I have tried to follow the various episodes without much success."
Thank you, Angel, but I can only say that you should keep listening. Meanwhile, Angel is another of our diehard listeners, and one of these days we might decide to do something to show her and the rest of you who are very passionate about Rock Point 256 that we appreciate your love.
Oh, yes. Moving on, we decided to write a question on our Facebook page asking you, our dear listeners, about this drama and how it has impacted your life over the years. And we captured some responses. We're sorry we're not going to get to read all of them, but...
Kamoga Rogers said that, "For me, I've abstained from 2006 up to date because of Rock Point 256. Angel Francis also said that, "Whenever I listen to the show, I really reform. The program has made me to stay single up to this time." Okay. Jonan Tusa Sirwe said, "Rock Point has helped me to stay a virgin."
Thank you, people. And if you're out there and you're a virgin or if you're abstaining, we want to say that you are not alone. Sex comes with a lot of responsibilities. You may feel excited for those 30 minutes when you're having sex, but if you're not prepared well, mentally, health-wise, and financially, you'll now start worrying about getting HIV, whether you got pregnant, whether the girl will desert you because you're not financially stable. Do you see that? Sex needs good preparation if you're going to enjoy it and to keep enjoying it.
To the same question, Min Allah Raj Prohit said that Rock Point has helped me to be faithful to my partner and have only one lover. Francis Senozi said that it helped me to leave the many girl lovers I had, and now I have only one who trusts me the way I trust her. Strategy Onesmus said, "It has made me realize that I have big dreams to achieve in future. So, I have to protect myself from STIs by using condoms."
Thank you very much. Most of your responses are about health, but we also want to know how other listeners have taken action in the political and educational areas. Remember, in Rock Point, we build responsible citizens who love their country.
You talked about responsible citizens, and you reminded me. Do you know that the national IDs are out now? Make it a point, listeners, get your IDs from the stations where you registered from.
Oh, thank you, people, but we must leave now. We're hoping that the rest of you will also send us your comments. You can send us your letters with comments about this radio drama at Communication for Development Foundation, Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734, Kampala. Or you can drop that letter at this radio station. You could also send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256. Remember to include your name and where you are.
Meanwhile, don't forget we have a new email address where you can reach us, rockpoint256uganda@gmail.com. Or you can also join us on Facebook or Twitter on our Twitter handle @NewRockPoint256 and leave a comment or a message.
For those who prefer a different SMS platform, you only have to get onto your phone and type CDFU in capital letters, leave a space, type your message, and then send to 8888.
Yes, and if you need counseling or information concerning early marriage, intimate relationships, community involvement in the education of children, the legal way of inheriting property or how to write a will, youth participation in politics, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues, please call our toll-free hotline on 0800 200 600. Or you can also visit a health facility, school, or local leader near you.
Remember that we are running 2 programs each week, so listen out for when the next exciting episode will be running.
Rock Point 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and from Twaweza, Uganda, under the tagline, "It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, change is you, change is us."
Until next time, God bless you.
Have you thought about death in a good way? Where death leaves order, peace, and tranquility in your family. Where your wishes are followed to the letter. Where your wife and children are not disturbed. And where your greedy relatives cannot take over. And have you thought about death in a bad way? Where violence and strife follow immediately after your death. Where your relatives fight over your dead body. Where your wife and children are left out in the cold. Where your greedy relatives steal everything you've ever worked for.
The difference is in making a will. Be prudent, be responsible, be loving, be foresighted, and show it by writing your will, the last and lasting gift to your family. This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Believe in yourself and in your heart.